I just wanted to have a quick conversation, an inspired conversation, a thought that I wanted to share with you, and that is the process of creating, the process of doing the work to calibrate to well-being. I really like that word. I got that from Abraham Hicks, where they talk a lot about calibrating to well-being. And to me, that's really what we're talking about when we're talking about raising the frequency. We're calibrating to well-being. Calibrating to well-being, when you feel well, you feel good. And that's really the whole objective. That's the goal. That's the goal, is to feel good. Because if you feel good, then you radiate feeling good. And when you radiate that, then you tune into the divine, you tune into the spiritual world, thus raising your frequency. And so when you do that, that's when you're in this world of really divine creativity. And that's when you get these inspired ideas, these downloads, this clarity, these ideas. Did I say that? Ideas. An idea is one thing, but to have the juice, to take the idea and, document it and do something about it. Like, where does the juice come from? Because we can always get ideas. We get lots of ideas when we're sleeping, because when we're sleeping, that's when we are stopping the momentum of being our personality. But most of the time, we don't really take the ideas we get when we're awake. We don't take them and really do something with them. And that's really what I've been doing. It's like I had this idea, and it was so audacious and so intense and so impossible to create the world's greatest healing center, to become the new and preferred source of entertainment. So, being bigger and better than Netflix. How am I bigger and better than Netflix? There's no way. There's no way. But that's what they said. My creative team, my spiritual team, my higher self, I don't know, but someone has put this idea in me, and then they keep giving me the juice to do it, and the steps and the information that I need in order to bring forth this idea, this vision. But it's so hard. It's been so hard. It's been so hard to trust this and to think that I have what it takes. But even more specifically and more micro than that, I have to fucking love myself in order to do this, because I have to be okay with what comes from this. I have to be willing to take the rejection. I have to be willing to take the love. I have to be willing to take on the demands that will come from being a leader, being somebody that people know about, being someone that is teaching other people in some way. And for me personally, I just have so many layers of shame and so many layers of insecurities and self-doubt and so much fear and so much hate for myself. So it's like the vision and what it takes for me to fulfill it so much. It's so much, but for some reason, I can't let it go. I can't not do it. So it's like, if you don't have a vision, if you haven't opened the door to the divine, if you haven't done the work to look for more, you will end up living in this very small world, like a bubble. But if you do open the door and you do get the download, get the information on what you came to do, if you take the mission, it will affect you in ways that you can't ever let go of. Like, once you know, you can't unknow. So you have to. It's almost like if you don't follow through, it will kill you. Or even worse, it will make you live a never-ending life miserable, because if you don't get the energy out, the energy will try to it's gonna try to get out. And if it doesn't get out, it's gonna eat away at you, making you depressed or sick or crazy. And so there's worser things than death. Living like that is worse than death.